And the main event, Sami Zayn comes out to his old theme.
Yeah.
So the right call to make, as we were talking about earlier today.
Did you think it was the right call to do it today instead of tomorrow?
Yeah, because I think now people can expect it tomorrow. I thought, why not give it to them tonight?
Yeah, I certainly didn't mind it. I think, you know, his first time appearing, it's the same arena.
Maximize the pop tonight too. It's going to be loud tomorrow night.
Tomorrow will be big and memorable for another reason. Tonight will be remembered for him coming out.
His other theme, as you said, like it's designed to be deflating.
Yeah.
Like it's like it starts as the old theme and then goes into this like lower toned theme. Just give people the chance to go nuts, and this was their ability to do it.
And they went nuts.
Yeah, this was not as sustained as the Hogan reception in Montreal back in 2002, but it went pretty damn long, to the point that I'm looking at my clock and thinking, if this crowd just keeps it up for 5 more minutes and they fade to black, this would be an awesome last segment. He doesn't even have to talk tonight. But eventually the crowd did subside, and Sami Zayn cut the ultimate go-home promo. To me, we always talk about these go-home shows, and at the end of them, we're saying, for a go-home show, it was like, they mentioned this, and it was a good... This is what a go-home segment is, because by the end of it, there's no way you want to miss this match. It feels so important. He tailored it to the French-speaking crowd that went nuts when he spoke in French, and...
The moment this man said, tabernacle, this place...
Yeah,
unglued. I mean, so what is tabernacle?
I would be the wrong person to give the proper context.
Okay, tabernacle. So I really feel like I should know this, because I feel like I've heard Kevin Steen say it like multiple times in his, promos. The word is derived from the Latin taberna, meaning tavern, and it was originally used to describe someone who is drunk or disorderly. Today, tabernacle is considered to be a very strong insult and can be used to express anger or frustration. So here's Sami Zayn in his hometown of Montreal, representing and claiming Montreal, insulting the most dominant champion we've had in decades with the local slur. I'd go crazy if somebody who represented Hong Kong suddenly insulted who's the most dominant MMA fighter right now,
Islam Makhachev.
Islam Makhachev with something really bad in Cantonese. I feel like I shouldn't even say it. I'd go crazy. Yeah, this was awesome.
It was a fantastic promo. He stated it's not just Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn. It's Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn and all of Montreal. This is everything you want out of a babyface hometown star in a market so unique like Montreal. This is back when, when Conor McGregor was more in everyone's good graces, representing Dublin and having like a country behind him. That's what this felt like, a country behind Sami Zayn. And by the end of it, it was like, how could you miss this match after it? It was awesome. Awesome segment.
I certainly loved being there live. It felt very special to witness that in person, and I'm sure tomorrow will be as well. But I'm also curious to see how it came across on TV with editing, with like the close-ups of his face. Evidently he was very teary-eyed. So I'm curious to see how the moment was like maybe captured on camera as well. But I thought it was simple, and I think everything it needed to be. He let the crowd speak for him.
I would love to have known in a different era, like if this were on pay-per-view, how the show would perform. Because we're gonna get some percentage of the, and maybe we will get some
Google search.
We'll certainly know how this compares to other, for lack of a better term, B shows are. And the last like true B show was Extreme Rules, which had all the hype around Bray Wyatt. So that was an amplified show as well. So it's not like you're comparing it to some flat show that would be our last comparison. But this feels really big in the city, and it certainly did in the arena tonight to close off the show.
How do you feel about going into wrestling interviews, and in particular WWE interviews?
Sometimes it's a challenge, and I don't look at it as sometimes in the past I would sometimes get frustrated at times, but I think generally there's a better understanding of those that are in this situation are not so much the character based, but they can begin at that stage. It's, you can certainly hear it in some of them.